So what were you saying?
Well, Israel possesses an entire unlocked trove of experience and insight into statecraft and transgenerational prosperity left by the wayside of historical turbulence. The history of this country is so remarkable in so many ways that if we are able to learn from it and apply those lessons effectively with new instruments in this age, then that is probably the sum total of the hopes of the prophets, who even 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, when they envisaged a peaceful time would emerge, knew the complexities of the nations around them, from the mighty Egyptians to the Persians and to the Assyrians. This country is so permeated with the technologies and the convulsions and the traumas of civilization as it fragments, that within the existing ideas can be sewn indexes that can accommodate all the nuances of modernity, and they can be reconstructed as intellectual tools for us to use and to move for our advantage and for our prosperity. So the intellectual theological tools inherent in Israelite imagery and language, including the alphabet, which is the basis of Israelite thought too, and the rules of grammar and the foundations of law and the different features of law, and the ideas of the other, and the ideas of the stranger, and the ideas of charity, and the ideas of obligation, and the ideas of forgiveness. All of these important ideas are available tools when addressing modern challenges. What are the modern challenges? I think the great modern challenge obviously is peace, regional peace, and regional prosperity. And considering that the region is Islamic, the very question of a theology, a regional theology emerging from Israel, stands, somewhat problematic. I feel that it shouldn't be a problem, that rather it should be a solution for the Arabs for the presentation of a theology for the 21st century to emerge from Israel, resounding with biblical ideas, but in new contexts and adapted. And I'll say also here clearly that were there biblical ideas that were not suitable for the modern context because of maybe their cruelty, then I think that they can be exorcised, they can be taken out. So I'm not saying in a fundamentalist way. I'm saying that in that deeply the ideas which have been expressed in the archive, the ancient archives, are a form of braille for us socially blind. And they are often telling, even if they are no longer relevant, and even if they were wrong, they are still important telltales of ideas and that had existed and that could reappear, and how they should be managed. So I think that certainly the study of theology is important today as any other day, even more. But certainly there's certainly there's relevance to Jewish themes, to Israel's future, but even actually to the region and to the world.